Hi, my name is Selena, and I'm coming to you with another book haul. Another weekend, another book haul. Who's surprised? No one. But yeah, so these books, a few of them I'm really, really proud of. I did buy one book for the Boys and Girls Club to put on their bookshelf where I work at, and the other books are for me. So yeah, I will delve right in and show you what I got. The first one is for the Boys and Girls Club. It is the Hardy Boys, but it's a graphic novel version. So I picked this up because over the summer while I was working there, working in the book room, I bought a couple of comic books and a couple of graphic novels, and I had students literally fighting to get their hands on these books. So I thought I should invest in some more. So I picked this up, and basic comic graphic novel artwork on the inside, but I think it's something that, you know, I think it's something that my young students will get into and want to read, so that's exciting. Yeah. And so that's for the Boys and Girls Club, and the other books are for me. So first up, I picked up a book that I was recommended a while back. A coworker recommended this book, and it will be my first Stephen King read if I ever read it, which I hope I get around to in the near future. It is the Dark Tower series, and this is the first book called Gunslinger. And I think I can get into this because it's not horror, it's not scary. I was told it's more like fantasy, so I'm thinking that I can handle that. I'm such a baby when it comes to scary things that I can't read scary. I would not sleep. But there's artwork on the inside, which is pretty cool. And I saw also at this used bookstore that there were or that there still may be copies of this whole series in graphic novel form, and the artwork in that one looked even more spectacular. So it's just another example of the artwork on the inside. I figure if I can get myself to read this, and if I like it, then I'll treat myself to the graphic novel versions, which will look just beautiful on my bookshelf. And look at that. Look at that sunset. Look at that. Just beautiful art. Illustrations in books, even for adults, is good. I love illustrations. So, yeah, the Dark Tower series, I'm kind of excited. I'm excited and scared because I've never read any Stephen King. I tried to read Under the Dome, but being massive was number one. Uh, no, no, no. And then it was just kind of hard to get into, so I don't know. I never got too far into under the dome, but this one seems more up my alley, so I'm gonna give this a go. Next is a set of books that excited me the most. I was so excited when I found this. It was on the top shelf. I had to get someone to help me get it because I am vertically challenged, and yeah, but when I got them in my hand I just couldn't let them go, and here, I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to stop talking and gushing and just show. So it is one, The Giver, and then I got all the companion books to this series, and I knew that there was a sequel to The Giver, but I never knew that there were more than just that other sequel to the story that Lois Lowry wrote. And so yeah, I got this one. It's a hardcover edition, and it's like this lovely orange gold kind of thing. My camera is not doing this book justice. So there's like gold on the inside, gold papering, and the actual hardback is like gray and orange. So The Giver, and it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. It has the Newbery medal on it, which you might not be able to see right there. And this book, if you saw the other video, you might have heard me mention my autumn tags video. You might have heard me mention that I read The Giver twice in school. I read it in 5th grade, and then when my family moved, I read it again in 6th grade. And so this book, I loved them both times, and this book is just part of who I am. And Nora Ephron writes these words, and she puts it in the mouth of the character Kathleen Kelly in the movie You've Got Mail. It goes something like, when you read as a child, it becomes a part of your identity in no other way that any other reading in your life can. I'm paraphrasing, but that's so true. Every time I hear that quote when I watch the movie, I think of a handful of books, not even a handful, like 3 books. The Giver is one, the second one being Jumanji, and the other one being The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Those books have just stayed with me. I cherish them. I love them. And yeah, so I was excited, just to say the least. I was excited to see this in hardcover. Now, to add to that excitement, I got the other books that go along in this series. So then I also got the next one, which is Gathering Blue. And again, it's hardcover. The next one, which is Messenger. And the conclusion to this series and to this book, or these books I should say, is Sun. And yeah, so I'm so excited. Here they are in a row. They're gonna look so lovely on my shelf. And I'm just excited to read the rest of this story. I remember when I found out that The Lion, in Which No Wardrobe was not the end of Narnia, and I can read more. I did, and I devoured those books. I still, to this day, love the Narnia series. So now to know that, I don't have to just stop at The Giver, I can continue on and read and continue reading, is just something that I'm excited about. I'm just gonna stop saying excited because I need a thesaurus. I need another word for excited. I don't know. Anyway, so that's my book haul for this weekend. And yeah, let me know if you've read any of these other books, especially the other books, the companion books in the Giver series, because I would love to know what you think. Maybe start a conversation about these books. I do like teaching the Giver, so if you want to talk about using the Giver, as like school text, that's something I would love to chat about. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a good weekend, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!